Hey everyone, this is Riddle Huck or AJ Raven, and this video, yeah, you can tell by the title of the article, it's two drag race queens hit with allegations of racism, and these two drag queens are featured in the upcoming RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under, which is the Australian version of that show. And the show hasn't even premiered yet, and these two queens have already gotten into a lot of trouble. They have apologized, but coming back to the article, which I found on Queerty, the blue one is Karen from Finance, and the red one is Scarlet Adams. Now, basically, another Australian Aboriginal drag queen ended up sharing an Instagram post, and she goes by the name I Am Deadly Felicia Fox. That's the Instagram handle, while the drag name is Felicia Fox. And I am going to show certain images, which, you know what, viewer discretion is advised, depending on what you're comfortable viewing. But anyway, I'll get to the images in a bit, but this is what Felicia Fox wrote. I apologize in advance, as some of this content can be distressing. I deeply feel for every single culture that is disrespected in these pictures, and you know what? There's a whole lot of cultures in here. And yeah, Felicia Fox is like, my culture is not a costume. It makes me sick to my core to see numerous people in the LGBTQ plus community who are profiting off of making a mockery and disrespecting people's cultures, and you know, the usual stuff that needs to be put on the forefront, and more people need to be talk about it, and more people need to be held accountable. And Felicia goes on to say that Scarlet Adams, the drag queen, the Instagram handle, decided to wear this particular outfit, including blackface and two blacked out teeth, on the 26th January Invasion Day. Now, the picture in question that Felicia Fox is talking about, I'll show you guys in a bit. So this is Scarlet being a Bollywood queen. Let's see where, yeah, more. And this is Scarlet being called out but not taking accountability. Yep, the headdress. And this is basically Scarlet. Scarlet ended up writing white power, but not in a racist way. I'm just wearing all white, which, why Scarlet, why? Yeah, there are a whole lot of more. So this is the picture in particular that Felicia Fox is talking about, with the black face and the blacked out teeth and all of that stuff. Yeah, I fully understand that people make mistakes and grow from them, but once you continue to take the out of numerous cultures on various occasions after you have been called out, as a concern, yeah, that's the issue. Like, okay, you did it once, you did it twice, a couple of years ago, but doing it again and again and using different cultures, that's a pattern, and you need to be held accountable for it. Being a proud Aboriginal and gay man, it's only right I bring it to everyone's attention that racism is very much alive on the queer scene. Silence is violence, and I'd be stupid not to utilize the platform for doing exactly what I'm doing here. This was brought to my attention by multiple people tagging me and personally messaging me, and I can't begin how emotionally stressed and agitated this makes you all feel. La 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 la. Yeah, and she ends it by saying, to think this is what will be on display and representing the Australian drag scene on RuPaul's Drag Race and international, but you know what, it makes sense. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but none of the RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under season queens are First Nation, Native, or Aboriginal queens. And you know what, if you are doing a drag show representing Australian drag, having no Indigenous queens on the cast, that's an issue. That's a big issue that need to be looked into. Now, some people are saying that yeah, they are rightfully questioning that why didn't World of Wonder do background searches for when they ended up selecting these queens? Like, these posts are available online. Why did they decide to cast Scarlet Adams? Now, some people are theorizing that maybe they ended up casting Scarlet Adams because midway through the show there might be this narrative arc where Ru addresses Scarlet being racist, which, you know what, I am not here for racist people getting their redemption arcs on international TV. I'm not here for it. So Scarlet Adams, who after being called out, took to Instagram to give us this apology video, and I'm going to play a bit of it. I'm going to turn on the sound. Okay. Okay.
I want to acknowledge the pain and hurt that I've caused people.
I won't be showing the entire thing. You can watch it on their Instagram. This is the Instagram handle. Where is it? Yeah. Scarlet Adams drag queen.
I'm so sorry.
So basically, people aren't buying it. If you go into their mentions, they're saying, "Yeah, you got a cracky voice. You had those fake tears, but you weren't necessarily crying, and you're just feeling bad because you got caught. So make of it what you want to." And then coming to the other one, Karen from Finance, Karen ended up issuing an apology as well because of the tattoo of a doll, a rag doll they had, which basically was used as a caricature of black people. This is what Karen wrote on her Instagram. The first one is here. In the spirit of being open and upfront with my friends, family, and followers, I would like to address and formally apologize for a part of my past, something that I've long been remorseful for and admittedly ashamed to share. 11 years ago, I had a collection of the rag dolls, a collection that began when I was 2 years old, and I made yada yada yada. You can read the entire thing by pausing this video. Since then, I'm committed to an ongoing journey of accountability, activism, and education, and to uncover and unclean any and all racial bias and all of that stuff. And yeah, it's basically a mess. The apologies come just over a week since the announcement of the first Drag Race Down Under roster, which includes both Adams and Karen from Finance. World of Wonder, the company behind from the Drag Race, have yet to respond. Yeah, they haven't responded. So that's why some people are saying that maybe the show will include a narrative redemption arc for both Karen and Adam, which again, I am not here for it. Now, there are going to be people who are going to say that why can't you dress up from other cultures and all of that stuff? And you know what? You can, but there's a thin line between cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation. We are talking about Drag Race, so the recent example would be in the current Drag Race season 13 episode, the previous one, yeah, where Simone had to dress Utica up as herself, and Utica ended up being this character from Babs, the Halle Berry movie. And the way that Utica did that through Simone's help, that was cultural appreciation. Like, you can appreciate a culture without darkening your face and basically joking about the culture and giving us a caricature of a culture. So, but like, why stoop so low? Just why? Yeah, it's weird. Now I'm going to show you other tweets and stuff as well. Ilona Worley, who was an indigenous queen on RuPaul's Drag Race Canada, Ilona had a lot to say as well, which I'm going to share with you guys right now. Ilona took to their Instagram to say that this is Scarlet Adams drag queen from Drag Race Down Under. Here she is wearing an indigenous headdress, which even to indigenous people should not be worn unless you have earned every feather on one. These are not accessories and especially not costume pieces. There comes a point where being uneducated can't be used as an excuse. Unfortunately, this is one of those times. This is someone who has outright worn other people's culture, which again, like I said in this video, that okay, you did it once, you did it twice, you didn't know better, but having a consistent pattern of using a variety of different cultures as accessories and making fun of them and cracking jokes, like that's not right. And I really think that Adams need to be held accountable. There's also video proof. Like, yeah, it's just bad. I'm going to play a bit of this. Yeah. It's just bad. There's even a TikTok.
So this is Scarlet Adams, who will be featuring on RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. Fine, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is also Scarlet Adams.
Yeah, the burqa one with the blood gang symbol, the blood sign. It's Yeah, like why, Scarlett? Why? Again, with the pattern, you did it once, you did it twice. It happens, okay? It happens. But continuously doing it, even after you were called out by fellow queens and certain viewers throughout the years, and you really digged into it.
This is also her.
Mm-hmm.
Impersonating an Australian Indigenous person.
Yeah, you can watch the entire thing on TikTok. Yeah, a whole lot of videos. That's the person's TikTok, if you want to check it out. Like, a whole lot of videos. There's video evidence, there's images, and that's why it's so surprising that didn't World of Wonder do a background check, especially after what happened with Sherry Pie? Like, wow, RuPaul.
She's posted an apology.
Yeah, Adams has posted apologies before, but again, they just don't cut it.
At least once or twice before.
Felicia took to their Instagram account to give a response to Adam's apology, and basically Felicia said that I really wanted to speak about it because it hurts when your culture is being taunted, being disrespected. It hurts to have the pics of Scarlett sent many times by numerous other Indigenous youth. I could only imagine how they felt about having to see these photos that we did see of Scarlett. So this is what Felicia said. It's like more than 8 minutes long if you want to check it out in its entirety.
Go live quickly to.
That's their Instagram handle.
It's going to be lonely. But to reply to the apology of Scarlet Adams, the drag queen who is going to be on RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under, representing Australia, and who has, obviously, as you might have seen on my post.
Basically, this is what Fox wants, you know what, and it makes sense. So Fox said that for Scarlett, it is not okay to just keep apologizing and just keep doing what you're doing. We don't want you to go on your live stories and cry. My bad. Wow. We don't want you to get on your live stories and cry around or make highlights on your Instagram. We want you to put in the groundwork, work with us, community, and educate yourself and your followers, which is basically like, you know what, apology, if you look at it, it's just empty words if it isn't fueled by like, what's the word? If it isn't fueled by actual accountability and feeling remorseful and wanting to make a change, like you can apologize for something and it's just empty words. However, in order to really apologize, you have to put in the work and you have to show other people that you understand what you did wrong and that you are willing to make the change. So that's what Fox wants. And on Instagram, there was this discussion between Scarlet Adams and Fox. You know what? I'm going to try and see if I can show you that. Yeah, Instagram wanted me to sign into an account using my laptop, which, you know what? I don't remember all of my passwords and all of that stuff. But anyway, basically what Felicia Fox actually said in those comments was that she wanted Scarlet Adams to reach out to her, and then they could both talk about how Adams can work with and learn from First Nations people and how to improve the right way. But yeah, I just wanted to share this story, which is... it's just so, like, it's so unnecessary. Like, why do certain people do this? And yeah, I'm going to say, like, why do certain white people do this? Why is to them other cultures, like, they look at other cultures and all they see is a costume that they want to make jokes about or they want to imitate? Like, why? It's just so unnecessary. Anyway, let me know if you have any thoughts down in the comment section below. And until next time, stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed. See you guys later. Bye.